Hello, I'm the Bowmeister. Welcome back. Sorry, turn that down. Down? Down? Okay, sorry. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Last time we made it to Chapter 5. Today we're going to dive into learning about digital waves. There's way too much you don't know. Get the basics down. No reward money. Got 500 hacker points, 1 brave point E, and a friendship. Out of the deal, so let's dive right on in. It's a request from Erica. Is this a case? An email has arrived on the PC. There are loads of URLs for research papers. Wow, so she's telling me to learn about the digital wave. Fine, I'll accept it. Erica's email contained links to sites for all of the papers and articles about the digital wave. But there's too many. I'll exclude all the foreign sites that I don't understand. That narrows. From the 5 remaining ones, excluding the articles that look too difficult narrows it down to 2. So, which one to choose? This one. I won't expect too much of myself. I've chosen what I can handle. Now I just hope for the best and focus on as much as I can in the time left. That's the trick to all-night cramming. I can do this. The term digital wave refers to energy that carries and retains digital information in the flow thereof. Although it's described as a wave, it is not actually known if it is a wave or particles. Experts have demonstrated its existence. However, it has not yet been harnessed for practical applications. Further study is necessary. Erika Nakimi Suwoto said the digital shift in Shinjuku the other day was caused by the amplification of digital waves. I don't know why digital waves would be concentrated under the ground in Shinjuku, and why would there be eaters in the digital shift? Digital shift, digital wave, eaters, they must be connected somehow. Basically, a digital shift occurs when a digital wave is disrupted and eaters appear where a digital shift occurs. Suwoto shows up where eaters appear, and I'm ready for bed. So late, so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I think I've reached my limit. This reminds me of that mysterious detective. When I first met Kyoko Kuremi in Shinjuku, she was investigating the digital wave. Flashback time. You, plain-faced kid, stop right there. Huh? Yeah, stay just like that. Don't move a muscle. These are some interesting readings. Do you have time now? I want you to help me with my investigation. You're the perfect subject for my experiments. Huh? Thanks, it would really help. Can you stand over there for me? Or am I... Oh, I gotta stand over here. Yeah, that's good. Now strike a pose. How would you pose for a photo? I hear lots of people in Japan like to make the peace sign in photos. Something like that would be fine. People think it started with some Olympic athletes back in the day. But it actually started as a V for victory symbol during the Second World War. It can symbolize either peace or war, and can even be used as an insult, depending on who uses it and where, and how the V is facing. I think in England, if the palm is facing? Something like that. I remember in England, a certain way you hold the victory sign is actually an insult. Anthropologically speaking, it's fascinating. Oh, sorry, my mind tends to wander. Back to the experiment. Just assume any pose you feel comfortable with. Fist bump with a smile. Oh, how very mundane. But very suitable for this investigation. I was clearly right to choose you for this job. You're extremely mundane. I'll take full advantage of that. I see. All done. You can relax now. Thank you. Now on to the next part. Come with me. Huh? Just, where are we going now? Where'd she go? She's not over here. And she's not over here, I don't think. Yeah, that didn't take me anywhere. Did she go down the other? Did she go down the? Oh, there she is. Just here. Can I ask you to hold this? It's a what? It's a stuffed toy. Cute, isn't it? But there's an interesting story behind it. Surely you've heard that every object contains a spirit. When I say object, it could be almost anything. From small things like stuffed toys and jewels to big things like buildings. They all have one. The reason people form such strong emotional attachments to fluffy stuffed toys is because they are more easily possessed by such spirits. I acquired this toy especially for my investigation. In fact... Oh, there's my mind going off on a tangent again. I need to focus. Sorry to keep you waiting. I got some good data. What? You're worried? You want me to finish what I was talking about earlier? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But relax, that was just a joke. I expected the readings to fluctuate if I scared you and directed your attention to the toy. It's actually just an ordinary, everyday stuffed toy. That doesn't necessarily prove that objects don't contain spirits, though. There's a legend that says that objects become occupied by spirits after 100 years. Based on that, I can only deduce that a relatively new object like this toy wouldn't be possessed. Although it's possible that objects could be possessed by something other than a spirit. By which I mean a demon. Okay, on to the next place. Alright, did she go down Main Street? I wonder, because that's... I think... I'm just going to explore around real quick, just to make sure that she didn't actually come back this way. Because it's Kyoko, of course she'll go anywhere. But I think she did actually go down the Main Street, because we were checking... Because this is all about... This flashback's about digital waves and all that fun stuff. Which Kyoko kind of already knew about already. When Yin was going through. Had gone through the Shinjuku wave. Yep, speaking of which, there she is, right there at the Shinjuku wave site. There we are. Here should be just fine. Memorize what I'm about to say. Okay. I'm gonna let that speak for itself. That's all. You couldn't memorize it. Don't get it wrong. I'll be watching from a distance. Say it loud enough for me to hear. Let's see, I think the first line was... that one. Nice. Carry on. Looks like I got it right. Next line was... Ha! That one. Good work. Guess I got it right. But what did that do? Nothing. All finished. Well done. That's the end of my investigation. Looking at the results, the readings here are definitely abnormal. I wonder if something's happening or about to happen. It's fascinating stuff, certainly worth looking into. I better get moving. Oh, forgive me. Thanks for your help, kid. Because of you, I have a good chance of witnessing something very interesting. There's no time to lose. Thanks again. You want to know what the experiment was about? I was taking digital wave readings. Huh? I'm confident I'll be able to detect anomalous fluctuations in the digital wave in Shinjuku. You just happen to be passing by, so I thought I'd use you to verify my assumption. The digital wave reacts with human brain waves and bioelectricity, but this anomaly is something else. It's on a completely different scale. Basically, you've shown that your presence doesn't interfere with the digital wave at all. The quickest way would have been for me to test it for myself, but it's not really practical for me to be the subject as well as the experimenter. It was lucky that you showed up. Almost as if fate itself has a part to play. Are you a scientist? A scientist? Similar in that I, too, search for the truth. But I like to think of myself more of a truth seeker than a scientist. I have a very particular range of interests, and I'm not cut out for the academic side of things. Have you ever heard of the Pythagorean school of thought? I'd call myself a member. What's your name? There's no need for names. I'm just a lowly detective. As a cyber sleuth, it's my mission to gather as much information as possible to learn the truth about events in the real world and cyberspace. Maybe we'll meet again someday, kid. And that was my bizarre encounter with that detective. Ah! Wasn't asleep. Ugh. But I've been studying so long. Maybe I should call it a day. As a cyber sleuth, it's my mission to gather as much information as possible to learn the truth about the events in the real world and cyberspace. There are still so many of Erica's files left, although maybe that's not such a bad thing. Ugh. I guess I could read a little more. Learning about digital waves completed, reporting it on the BBS. But we got 5 missions. Oh, I was wrong. The answer was Hippogriffmon. Or Griffomon. And humans are not all that scary. Yugo's been waiting for us. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn that in. Case solved. Hacker rank is up. We are now a beginning hacker. If we get out of here. I guess BBS doesn't have any particularly important cases right now. Maybe it's time to ask Mirai what's afoot. Alright, that actually seems like the perfect segue to end the episode. Thanks so much for watching. Next time, we'll go to the Digilab and talk to Mirai and see what she needs. And until next time, I am the Bowmeister, and as always, I have been obediently yours.